Nah, 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 no. Yeah. Oh, I can't let him take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Yeah. I can't let him take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Oh, I can't let him take my soul. Nah, 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 no. See, we was cool right before it hit the fence, but it hit the fan when I got him down at the bench. But I took a break, I had to leave and go get cleansed. God forgive me for all my sins. I can't say these cause my last name ain't Kent. Cooking on the stove, that's the way he paid the rent. Working on the pole, that's the way she paid tuition. Better watch your soul, cause you know they trying to get it. Yeah, yeah. I learned my right from wrong on a song. I let my heart bleed on my sleeve through microphones. I'm trying to right my wrongs by writing out my wrongs. Ran through a check, cause it's hard to live off bread alone. So if you see me slipping, yeah, let me know. Cause it ain't the end of times yet, I know, but it's getting close. Yeah, I need my space to breathe, that's why I be going ghost. I ain't trying to stay up on that wide road, cause I can't let him take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Oh, I can't let him take my soul. Nah, 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 no. I can't let him take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Oh, I can't let him take my soul. Nah, 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 no. They thinking I'm bluffing, but I promise I do it. That K got a drum, like murder and booming.
I'm alright, thanks, mate.
Hey, right, if you're done in your future, you need to check these people out.
Oh, I'm alright, thank you. Cheers, though. Weirdo. Hello and welcome back to the channel and another full day of triathlon training. We've just, as you've seen, been in for a quick swim. Autumn wanted to join me on this one. I think she wants to get back into a bit more exercise and start doing a bit of swim bike and maybe even running if we can get her some decent running shoes. But basically the swim was just an easy mile for me, which ended up being 30 minutes and 44 seconds at 1 minute 42 per 100 yards. No idea what that is in meters, but I'm sure you can figure it out. If you follow me on Strava, you would have seen that swimming has been slacking quite a lot for me recently. I've barely been getting in even one swim a week, so I'm really trying to bring it back a little bit. So just starting with a few easy swims, hopefully do 2 like mile or 2k swims a week, and if I can stick to that, then all will be good. Now the swim is done, we have also a run planned in for today alongside a potential strength session, which we might get round to if we've got enough time. But for the run, it's a 7.25 mile progressive run. I won't run through the details yet, we'll wait till we get home for that and we've cleaned up and got the running shoes on and ready to go. I think Autumn might be joining me on the bike for this one. She's going to follow along and hopefully we can strap a GoPro to the bike somewhere and get a bit of good run footage for once, because I've never had someone run with me. So let's get home and see if we can do that. Whilst I'm here fixing this GoPro somewhere around here to do some filming on the run, I thought I would run you through what the actual session is. So basically this is a progressive run. It's 7.25 miles in total. And the idea is to build your sort of speed going throughout the run, slowly build it. And so you start at a really easy pace and then by the end you're at a sort of really hard pace. The way this specific run is laid out is going to be 1.25 miles in low zone 2, 1.25 miles in high zone 2, 1.25 miles in low zone 3, 1.25 in high zone 3, and then 0.7 miles 75 miles in low zone 4, and then 0.75 miles in mid zone 4, which is going to be a pretty quick pace by the end, and then just a 0.75 mile warm down. This is a really good workout for practicing sort of negative splitting and getting stronger throughout your run, rather than what a lot of people might do, which is on race day, is the opposite, is start really fast and then end up at a slow pace towards the end of the run. This kind of helps you progress into the run, hence the name progressive run. Anyway, yeah, this is the bike that Autumn's going to be riding. If you can see, it is a single speed, my single speed state bicycle. I've had this for ages now. It's probably one of the first bikes that I bought, but yeah, I've slammed the seat. Hopefully she'll fit on it and we'll be able to get some good running shots. So let me get this attached to here somewhere, hopefully, and then let's get on with this run.
My little Uzi, they thinking I'm crazy, I'm gonna see you to hate this. People I'm saying, get what I'm painting. A picture big, I call it little baby. If I'm on the board, then we playing chess. If you on my way, you gon' need a vest. Act.
Now I think that is a job well done. Nothing cable ties can't fix.
Big, you might get stretched. All your gun talk, I ain't impressed. My 45 seen real traffic. That's Dallas, Texas. My little partner called her body for a Maserati. He told him get up out the car, hit him with the shotty. That 12 gauge, gave him life in the 12th grade. I tried to write him, but we ain't on the same page. I caught him slipping, I just had to let him know. Ain't the end of times yet, I know.
It's like a game. It's like Mario Kart.
But it's getting close. These demons really out to get you, so you better guard your post. There's certain things I could probably let go, but I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Oh, I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Oh, I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. I can't let them take my soul.
One step forward, 2 steps backwards, yeah. Immature lover who don't use big words, yeah.
Doing good back there? You doing good?
I don't need convincing at all because I know what I want. Baby, can't you figure it out? What's going on in your heart? What's it gonna take for you to love? Take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show? Take for you to show feels, yeah. I've been trying.
That is the progression work finished. Thank you, Autumn. You were really good company. And thank you for the clips. I can barely speak, I'm still catching my breath. But we've got a 0.75 mile warm down, and done, and some food.
Take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love? Take for you to love me? Yeah. Summer's over, still getting nowhere. Yeah.
Workout done. Solid one. Legs felt really good. Run legs are definitely starting to come back. Feeling really strong on the run these days. But I need food, so I'm gonna go do that.
If winter blows here, baby, I fear we gon' disappear. Do you even want me? Do you even worry that I'm gonna love somebody else? Do you think about me when you're feeling lonely by yourself? What's it gonna take for you to love? Take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show? Take for you to show feels, yeah. I've been trying to take it slow.
So as you can clearly tell, I'm back in the car once again and on the way to the gym for session number 3 of today. But before we go into the session and talk about what we're going to do in the gym, let's quickly go through how the run went, and I'll put the usual Strava data up so you can see it. But it ended up being exactly as planned, 7.25 miles with a bit of a warm-up, bit of a cool down, and then I think I progressed from roughly about an 8:30 or 8:40 minute per mile into finishing at around a 5:30 to 5:45 minute per mile pace. And as you can tell by the Strava data here, it is exactly as planned, and you can see kind of how the kind of run progression, I suppose, is meant to go in terms of going from like a slower pace and building up to a faster pace. And again, as I mentioned, that's just to kind of help progress and push like building strength into a run as you kind of get further into your run. Yeah, it's meant to help simulate negative splitting a race day, which is obviously what we all want to achieve. So that is the run session for today. Well, that's the swim and run now done for the day, which means we're on to the gym session, which, as I mentioned, I'm on the way to now. Plans for this gym session is probably not going to go too heavy. I say that, and every time I say that, I end up trying to go heavy, but that's just the way it is. But the idea is to do a pull workout. By a pull workout, I mean most movements that are pulling something. So usually this means back and biceps, so I'll probably end up hitting a bit of back, a bit of rear delts, and a bit of biceps. Starting off with deadlift, which is what I always do. So any strength day, I always start off with a compound lift such as like an overhead press, a bench press, a deadlift, a squat, something like that, to kind of fatigue the muscle and build sort of strength into the session. And then after that, it's a bit of hypertrophy work, so a bit more like bodybuilding style, I suppose, which has nothing to do with triathlon, but makes you look good, so that's why I like doing it. So that'll probably be some sort of pull down movement, like a lat pull down or a close grip pull down, and then it'll be some sort of row, so like could be a barbell row or close grip row, machine row or something like that. Then a bit of rear delt, so some sort of reverse fly, and then onto a little bit of biceps, and that will be session finished and on to dinner.
But my patience low, think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? Yeah. Backwards, yeah. Time's about run out to use those big words, yeah. I don't need commenting at all because I know what I want. Baby, dig deep, it's time to make a move on my heart. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show, take for you to show feels, yeah. I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? Yeah.
That is gym session completed, and I am extremely sweaty, way sweatier than usual. I was in a bit of a rush for this session, had to try and get it done in like an hour, and my watch is saying it was done in 57 minutes and 18 seconds. So that was target achieved. That's gym session done. That is day of training complete. Time to go home, get some dinner, refuel, get a good night's sleep, and do it all again in the morning, because that's what we do as triathletes. So I ended up starting off with deadlifts. It pretty much went as I explained before. Started off with deadlifts, worked up to, I think it was 170 kilos for 4, then a few back off sets of 150 for 6, I think. Then did some rows, which I actually forgot to film, but did some cable rows, then did pull downs, then some rear delts, and then a bit of biceps, and that was that. As that is the full day of training complete and ticked off, I may as well end the video here rather than going home and boring you with some more fancy shots with music overlaid. Might as well end it here. So I hope you enjoyed that session. If you did, please give it a like. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, because there is going to be a lot of these types of training videos going forward where you can hopefully learn something from either my mistakes or a little bit of knowledge that I've picked up in my sort of time training for triathlon. So again, I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you next time for some more triathlon related content. Peace.
I don't need commenting at all because I know what I want.